There we go. Okay, so I think everything is looking pretty good except for this right here. This is not the greatest. So we'll start pulling these around a little bit. Try to get that to shape a little bit more. Okay. Just spread this out a little bit more there. Okay. So now I'm noticing a couple of edges like this one right here. Let's hit just backspace on that to remove that, so that way we get that quad there. Right click, control, polydraw, extend, maybe move some of these points around just a little bit more. Try to get that to relax some. Okay. So there we go. All right. Now I really don't like this edge right here. That's just, it's really bothering me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to vertex mode. I'm going to target weld from here down to here. And that's a pull there. That's a pretty high valence point. And we've got that on both sides there. Let's go ahead and maybe let's target weld it from here to there. And then I'm going to go to edge mode, double click on that edge right here, control backspace to remove that, and then we'll come in and we'll just target weld that. You know what, actually I'm going to go ahead and just keep that loop there because I'm just looking at all these different poles right next to one another, and that could be a problem. So control right click, polydraw extend. And you'll find that whenever you're creating characters, you're going to be making decisions like this, and you may change the topology completely at one point, you know, based on what you've started building, and as you build this up and put more and more detail into it. So I'm just wanting to kind of pull these points around a little bit more and just really trying to get a good shape and taking care of that topology at the same time. All right, now we can come back to that here in just a little bit. Let's get the ear attached to this finally. So everything is prepared. What I like to do at this point is I like to come in and just start adding in polygons where it makes sense, and then target welding where it makes sense, and then just kind of filling in the gaps from there. So I'm actually going to hold down Control Alt with the polydraw extend on. I'm going to left click from this edge to this one just to make a bridge there. And then let's come in and let's do the same thing underneath here somewhere. So I'm going to hold down Control Alt. I'm going to go from here to there. And what I've essentially done is I've created two holes, one along the front of the ear and one that goes all the way across the back of the ear. This is okay because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to border mode, and I'm going to select this border, and it goes all the way around the back of the ear. Okay, it should be one continuous circle. And then I'm going to cap that. And what that does is that creates a polygon along that border. Now you'll notice that this polygon is very ugly. It's cutting through the ear and it's not giving us a good result. But what I'm going to do now, because I have that polygon, is I can start connecting vertices together and kind of reshaping that polygon as we go. So select these two right here. They're pretty much in line with one another. So I'm going to right click and use connect, and that creates a segment from one vertex to the other. Notice how the polygons begin to shape out a little bit more. I'm going to go from this edge to here, right click and connect, or this vertex to this vertex and connect that. Let's continue along the back of the ear. I'm going to go ahead and go from here down to here, right click, connect. Notice how that's starting to straighten up there. Let's go from this vertex to here, right click, connect. And I'm just connecting the ones that are pretty